Welcome to chapter 20 of the book of Genesis. Abraham deceives Abimelech. The very similar story occurs earlier when Abraham, then Abram, went into Egypt. And his wife was so beautiful that he ended up deceiving Pharaoh and saying that it was his sister. And this is almost a similar story. Some might think it was the same story, just told by different views, different names. But I think verse 13 will give us a key of what's going on. But nevertheless, I believe this is something that happened earlier. It doesn't chronologically follow 19 because Abraham and Sarah are very old, and here wouldn't hardly be somebody in their 90s that a king would want to marry and get all involved in this way. So with that, we'll go ahead with this chapter and begin in verse 1, and it says, Ke akinasen akithan Avraham isgin pros leva. And I have all the English derivatives highlighted without going through every one and explaining them now from all the time. Unless it's really something that we haven't had, you can check them out yourself and find out what they mean. The first one is the kinetics is the derivative. Ke okison anameson kadis ke anameson sur. And he lived between Kadesh and between Sur. Ke parokison in Geraris. And he sojourned in Gerar. Shown here on this map. Down here is Kadesh Barnea. There was other maps that have Kadesh way up here. I don't think it's that one. I think it's this one down here. Shur, the wilderness of Shur, is over here against the Mediterranean, and Gerar is right up here on the in Philistia. And it continues in verse 2. Ipe de Avraham peri Saras tis ginekos avtu. And Abraham said concerning Sarah his wife, Oti adelphi mu estin, she is my sister. Efovithi gar ipin oti gini mu esti, that she is my wife. Mipote apokatinosin afton e andrastin polios, lest at any time the men of the city should kill him. The him, it sounds strange, it sounds like it's the third person is talking about this. Starts off Abraham talking, then it goes into the third person. So whoever is recounting the story, it could possibly be an earlier one, just another way of recounting it. But now it's the men of this city, not the people of Egypt. The Avtin, on account of her, Apostolic they Avimelech, Vasiles Geraron. So Abimelech, king of Gerar, sent Ke Elevatin Saran, and he took Sarah. Verse 3, Ke Isilthan o Theos pros Avimelech, in Ipno, we have hypno, hypnotic, it has to do with sleep. Teen nikta, nocturnal, in the night. Ke ipet, and he said, Idu si apotheniskis peritis ginekos, is eleves. Behold, you die on account of the woman of whom you took. Woo. I'm sure that woke up Abimelech, and but it's quite something that he would actually have communication with God, and he did. And then it continues, Avti they esti sinokikia andrish, for she is living with a man. Verse 4, Avimelech they uk ipsato avtis, but Abimelech touched her not. Ke ipe, and he said, Kyrie, O Lord, and so he's, and it's not the Yahweh, it's O Lord. Ethnos agnun ke dikeon apolis. Will you destroy a nation ignorant and just? Strange, because this is sort of the question that Abraham had when three men came to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. Verse 5, Ukavtos mi ipen. Said he not to me, Adelphi muesti, she's my sister? Ke avti mi ipen, and she said to me, Adelphos mu estin, he is my brother. In kathara kardia, with a clean heart, cathartic, clean, kardia, the cardiac rest, heart, and ke dikeasini, hieron, chiropractor, these are the derivatives, and with righteousness of hands, epis tuto, I did this. Verse 6, Ipe the avto o theos, kath ipnon, and God said to him by sleep, Kago egno oti en kathara kardia epis tuto, and I knew that with a clean heart you did this. I'm not highlighting the same words twice, just once in a verse. Ke afisamin su to me amartin se isame, and I spared you for you to not sin against me. So he had enough to warn Abimelech. He thought enough about Abimelech to do that. Enikatuto uk afika se tu apsasthe aftis. Because of this I did not let you touch her. So God has control over our actions to a certain degree. He allows free will, but then again, he didn't allow her to be touched by Abimelech. Verse 7, Nin the apodos tin gineka to anthropo, and now give back the wife to the man. Should be a 2 right here. Oti prophetis esti, for he is a prophet. A prophetis is a direct transliteration into prophet. Ke prosevxe perisu, and he will pray for your account, or on account of you. Ke zisi, and you shall live. Ide me, but if you do not, apodidos, genosi oti apothani, you shall know that you die. Si ke panta tasa, you and all yours. Verse 8. Ke orthrosin Avimelech and toproi, and Abimelech rose early in the morning. Ke ekalase pantas tus paithas avtu, and he called all of his servants. Ke alalase pantata rimata tavta ista ota avton, and he spoke all these words into their ears. The ota, we have otology is the medicine of the ear, studying the ear, and an otolith is a little ear bone that we have inside of our ear, an otolith, and so do other animals. Ephovithi son they, pantas e anthropes phodra. And all the men, anthropology, feared, and that's an earlier phobia, feared exceedingly. In verse 9, Ke akalesen Avimelech ton Avraham, and Abimelech called Abraham. Ke ipen avto, ti tuto episas imin. What is this you did to us? Mite imartomen ise, lest we sinned against you. Why did you do this? Oti epiga ges epame, ke epi tin vasilian mu, amartian megalin. You brought against me and upon my kingdom a great sin, the vasilian. Maybe I should have underlined that one. The king, the basil plant, basilica. And it says, Ergon o uthis pisi pepi kas me, a work, ergonomics, 2041, which no one will do, you have done to me.